Welcome to Green Africa. Here, we tell you the do's and don'ts within agriculture, the secrets and the process behind the consumables you take every day. I am Nana Japani, and on this episode, we are exploring the lifeblood of Ghana. Cocoa, of course. I am doing this with a beautiful woman who says, you know what? I want to delve into agriculture. I want to make a difference in the agriculture space. Her name is Vida Agorvu. Yes, but I have to say, how is farming treating you?
It's not stressing me because I'm in love with it.
You're in love with it.
I'm Vida Agorvu, a 29-year-old young lady and a cocoa farmer as well.
What is a typical day like for you?
On Tuesday, I always don't want to stay in the house when it's Tuesday. So always when I wake up early in the dawn, this one is not morning. When I wake up, I will just do my one or two things and back to the farm, straight to the farm. And I don't always want to stay there long because I have a little girl. I have a 5-year girl.
Oh, you have a daughter?
Yeah, I have a daughter. So she will close from school around 2:30. So I always want to come to the house before she will come back, so that she'll get something to eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wake up at dawn and come to the farm?
Take care of her before leaving. Yes, I'll bath her, do everything, then I'll go and leave her for my mom, so that when it's in the morning, she can go to school while I'm not around. So,
Okay, now let's talk about cocoa. I know you started farming as it was something you fell in love with naturally, but you started with maize farming.
Yes.
At what point did you decide to venture into cocoa farming?
Okay, the cocoa farming was my main purpose, but the reason why I started with the maize farming, when I clear the land, I can't start with the cocoa straight. I have to get some small money and food. So I started with the maize because I want to get food and money to carry forward in the cocoa farming. So I planted the maize and cassava.
Okay.
Yeah. And later on, when I harvested the maize, and I started planting, so that I will be in every plantain I'll plant cocoa.
In every close to
It's
every
10
plantain
feet.
you plant,
Yeah.
you plant.
Cocoa.
Is there a reason why you do that?
Yes, because when it shine, when the sun is too hot, when the climate change and it's shining too much, the land will be hot. So the small cocoa seedlings are not strong enough to take care of themselves. They can't survive, but the plantain will help them to survive because there is water in the plantain. Yeah, that can, so they can okay, let me use this way. They will feed themselves from the plantain. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I planted plantain, so that I can plant my cocoa.
So gradually you transitioned into cocoa farming.
Yes.
In what year did you start?
I started planting the cocoa in 2017.
Okay.
Yes. I completed SHS 2015 and I went to Accra for 2 years and I come back and I started planting the cocoa.
Accra wasn't helpful.
Yes, it wasn't helpful. And Fortunately, what happened is that when I came back and I planted the maize and cassava, that particular year, cassava got pricey here. Yeah, so I had much money. So I didn't find it difficult when I was starting planting the cocoa. When they said you should go for seedling here, I have money, so I'll just go and bring it.
Okay. Okay. So that was how you started the cocoa.
Yes, that's how
Mm.
it started.
How many acre of land did you start with?
1 acre.
1 acre.
Yeah.
Okay. But now currently, what do you have?
I have 3 acres, but it's not together.
Okay.
It's separated. 1 acre, 1 acre, 1 acre. But my new farm I have now started is less than acre.
You made all this money to buy those lands from the cocoa business.
Yes, I only buy one land, but the rest
You lease it.
I got it from my one. This one is from my dad, and I had one from my. They named me after a queen mother, so she gave me that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. But who this guy?
Kakra.
Why? I know there's a lot of money within the cocoa space.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, you are not wrong. You get the money if you are doing it good. Yes, that's how it is. People thought it's easy, but it's not easy.
Why is it not easy? As a cocoa farmer, let us better appreciate it, especially the fact that you're a woman. I want to understand why you think it's not easy.
If you are lazy, you can't do it.
Okay.
If you can see, I have read this one not more than 6 months, but as you can see, it's bushy. I have to read it.
You weed it alone?
Sometimes I took laborers. They will take the money from you, but they won't read. This one they have collected money and they have chopped it long time.
Oh,
Unless I drag them to come and do it. So you too, you want them to do the work. So if you don't have extra money, you have to do it by yourself. And assuming the farm is not one, you have a lot of farm. How will you do it? So some people thought it's easy. It's easy if you have the strength and the mind and you have passion for the work. It will be easy for you. But if you have it in your mind that people are doing it and they said there is money in it, so I want to go and do it, you won't get it easy. That's why people planted the cocoa and leave it in the bush. Yeah, so it's advantage. We have advantage and disadvantage. That's what it is. So advantage is that you get money when you do it good.
when you do it well. But it takes a lot of effort to do it well too.
Yes. You have to put everything. Even you have to use your mind, your strength. When you are doing farming, it's not only in cocoa farming, but when you are doing farming, you have to use your strength and your mind. Because sometimes 2 years ago, because of the climate change, I had a problem. A lot of my cocoa trees died. But the disadvantage is that when they die, and if you don't have the passion for the work, you stop. Because you say the cocoa tree, I have planted a cocoa and all of a sudden, because of climate change, the cocoa tree die. So you won't do it again.
Climate change. When you say climate change,
If I said climate change, you see we are near August and you see how the rain is.
yes, it's raining.
So this means the climate has changed. They taught me this in cocoa.
Yeah, the
Yes,
cooperation
the
you have. We'll
cooperation
get
you
to that.
Okay.
Okay.
So sometimes when the climate change, the result will be negative
Okay.
on the cocoa. But if the passion is there,
So if it's supposed to be sunny and it rains too much, it affects the cocoa yield.
yes,
And if you're supposed to have a lot of rainfall and there's a lot of sunshine, it affects the cocoa as well.
yes.
There
So
should be a balance.
Okay. In cocoa, let me explain it to you. In cocoa farming, you need rain and sun,
Okay.
but it shouldn't be more rain than sun, and it shouldn't be more sunshine than the rain. So it should be 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah, when it's rain more, the cocoa, we call something I don't know the English. Is it blackboard? I don't know. I want to know the black.
Is it a pest that affects?
Yes, it's pests. It will be black. I don't have some here. else I'll show you. So it will spoil the cocoa because
Okay.
of the more rain. Yeah. So you have to get small sun, small rain, so
Okay.
that you get your crop properly.
Interesting. Very interesting. How long does a complete cycle take for you to have a ripe
Oh,
cocoa?
okay. When we have season for cocoa, so we are in cocoa season now.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have the main crop and the light crop. The main
Wait,
crop.
what do you mean by
Okay,
main?
I'll explain it.
Okay.
I know you are not in agriculture. The main crop, the government will open it this year. At first, they always open it at November.
Okay.
Yeah, November to March. That's the main crop, and the light crop will start from April, June, July. Yeah, that one it will be one.
Okay.
By the main crop, you harvest heavy. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it. So when you are harvesting, it's 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, you have to
Harvest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They say post harvest. You have to harvest your cocoa. You don't have to let the cocoa ripe too much before you harvest it. So every 2 weeks, you have to harvest it so that you get quality cocoa beans. The green ones are the one that are not ripe. So the green ones are there. If you have ripe one and you harvest it 2 weeks later, the green one also will ripe, and the younger ones also will become big. So every 2 weeks you have to.
That's for harvesting.
Yes.
But the growth process, right? How long would it take a cocoa
grow.
tree to
Okay,
grow
when you
before it
plant
gets
it.
to that point?
When you plant it, it's 3 years, 4 years.
3 years.
Yes,
Okay.
3 years you will start getting one, but that one it will not be one. But the actual year is 4-5 years.
That's quite a long time.
Yes.
Is that why most cocoa farmers have yam on the farm,
Yes.
plantain on the farm?
Yes, so
They practice
that
mixed
time,
cropping.
when you started planting, the plantain is there. You will be getting money from it.
Okay.
So the cocoa will started. So when the cocoa started, when it started,
When it's ready for harvest.
when it's ready for harvest,
Okay.
all the farm, the plantain will be going down. So as you can see here, at first you see plantain everywhere, but now you see one because the cocoa is mature now. So the plantain.
Okay, so it doesn't have to compete for
Yeah.
nutrients and what have you. Okay. Now I better appreciate that. But let me understand the entire cycle.
Okay.
Right? When I see, as a cocoa farmer, right, when I see a black spot on a cocoa pod, what does it indicate? Take me through the entire cycle from growth to maturity. Yes.
Okay, so when your cocoa tree grown enough for you to be started harvesting it, we have some small leaves. It's white. That is like flower. So that thing we started. That's where the cocoa started from. Yeah, so that small leaves will start. It will come like okra. So we call it cocoa nkuma.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one people use it to do okra soup, and the rest that small one. The cocoa is small.
The leaves.
No, it's not the leaves.
It's more like a flower. It's
Yeah.
white.
It's green. It's pure green. So, but it's not good. So you will see the cocoa beans inside. It's more like cocoa.
Okay.
And yeah, so some people.
How long does it take before we start seeing that? Once you drop the cocoa seed or cocoa bean,
on the ground?
and
In
yes,
the ground.
once you bury that, how long would it take before
2
we see
weeks.
that? 2
Oh,
weeks.
okay. No. This one I'm not talking about the plantation. I'm talking about when the cocoa.
No, so let's talk about plantation.
Okay.
Like when I first drop the cocoa bean or the cocoa seed into the
2
ground,
to 1 month.
2 to 1 month.
It will come out, and when it come out, you will see the cocoa seed you put on it. You will see it on the top.
You see the cocoa
Yeah.
seed on the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
You say abane pea. If you know when it's glowing.
When it's growing,
yeah,
okay.
you see it. So that's spot that beans you put on the ground and it will come. It will be started.
It'll start
making leaves.
sprouting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the leaves will come.
Okay.
Yes. So
And how long is that? 2 weeks?
2 to 1 month.
2 to 1 month.
Yes.
Okay.
2 weeks to 1 month. It's not 2 months. 2 weeks to 1 month. It will start giving leaves.
Okay. So after that,
Okay. After that, you have to maintain it so that it won't die or nobody will cut it. Like if you don't know, some people don't know cocoa, but they will go to your farm. So always we peg where the cocoa is, so that anybody who will come, if the person is into agric, you know that this stick means cocoa is here.
okay.
We use normal stick, then we will peg it. The cocoa is here. So anybody who is into agric sector, especially cocoa sector, will know that this means cocoa is there. So the person will check if he or she is weeding, to avoid cutting down the cocoa. She will know this tree here means cocoa is here, so I should take my time so that I won't cut it down.
Okay.
So that's our schedule.
Okay. So how do you take care of it at that point?
Oh, okay. That point, you don't have to spray, because if you spray it will burn. So you have to be weeding. And if the farm is big and you want to do spraying, you have to go to the farm and weed where the cocoa is. You will be weeding it small, so that when you are spraying, you will indicate that cocoa is here. So you take your time. So mostly, I prefer the weeding than the spraying.
Okay. Yeah. During that period.
Yes.
Okay. So once it transitions from that period, what else?
Oh, I'll be taking care of it. So it grew.
How are you taking care of it? For us, we do not know what it means to take care of a cocoa plant. So let us understand.
Okay, thank you. Taking care of it is about the weeding, maintaining the farm. Yeah. In cocoa, it's not like maize and those things, so that when it's 1 year or 6 months, you harvest it. By this one, all you will be doing is to weeding. You will be cleaning everything so that the cocoa will get fresh air.
Okay.
And, so that it will grow fast.
Okay.
So that time, the cocoa is not mature enough, so you don't have to be giving the cocoa fertilizer and those things. It's not.
You said you love organic fertilizer.
I love organic
Even
fertilizer.
when the tree is matured, you still don't apply fertilizer?
Yes, I always like the organic, because mostly inorganic fertilizers spoil the cocoa.
Okay.
When you apply inorganic fertilizer, you harvest a lot.
Okay.
I hope you are getting it.
Okay.
You harvest a lot, but later on it will affect your cocoa tree.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
it wouldn't be as healthy as the organic process.
But if you are doing organic, it will be taking time. Like nankasa be feel the maso.
Okay.
Since nobody is forcing him.
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody is forcing.
It grows gradually. Steady and healthy. Okay.
Not by force. So if I cultivate my cocoa and the pots, I always spread it on the farm. So
that is also a means of fertilizing the soil. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. What cocoa varieties do you grow?
Hybrid.
Hybrid. Why?
Okay. When I was trying to, my parents, they planted, they said on Batampa or something, but me, I wanted to do agricultural farm, so I prefer the hybrid, because the hybrid, the government will bring it to you. And they said the hybrid, the cocoa beans is big, and the Batampa also, the local one is small. So
okay,
I prefer the hybrid.
The hybrid.
And the hybrid, so you harvest more.
Okay. How many bags of cocoa bean are you able to harvest?
Okay.
Or produce at the end of a cycle?
Okay, so 1 acre I produce 5 bags. So when it's less than 5 bags, I think something is wrong somewhere.
It means you did something wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have to correct that mistake.
How do you correct it?
Okay, it's about weeding and pruning. when I did not weeded the farm at its appropriate times, it affects my crops. The way I should.
Appropriate time. What do you mean
Yes.
by appropriate time? How?
We
What
have to you
is
every year you have to weed 3 times.
3 times in every year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I left it and I weed it one. It will affect the crops. Yeah.
Okay. So, assuming I started this in January, when should I wait? When should the
Okay.
first
So
reading
if I
happen?
weeded January, April, August, December.
Okay, so a quarter.
So yeah, quarter.
Oh, okay.
Or if three are January, May, then maybe November, and I'll go and read January.
Okay. Okay. Quite interesting. As a woman, what are the challenges you face?
Okay. The challenges I face is when I want to spray my cocoa, maybe when cocoa board gave us the medicine to spray the cocoa. If because I'm a woman, they won't allow me to use the motor blow.
Why
Because
wouldn't they allow
they
you
said
to?
it's a men's job.
Okay.
I'm a woman and I don't have that strength. So sometimes I find it difficult. I'll be waiting for them. I'll fetch the water and they won't come.
Okay.
And I don't have the motorboat too. So those who have access to it, they won't give it to me because I'm a woman. So I have to wait for them till they are ready to come and do the work. So that's my only challenge.
Okay, so it affects the yield because you need that to spray.
Yes, sometimes it has affected the yield.
Okay. But apart from that, what other challenges do you face?
About the reading.
The weeding. Okay, you
Yes,
mentioned
the
weeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
When though I'm ready to pay the laborers, but sometimes they will tell you that you have to give them something before they will start reading. I will give them, but they won't come, so I have to do it myself. And assuming I don't have one farm, so the time I'll finish the other farm and go to the other farm where I started, it will be bushy again. So then time if my cocoa also has started ripening, I'll be the one. Sometimes I brought it myself.
You plug the cocoa yourself.
Yes.
Do you break it yourself?
Yes. I know I break it, but sometimes I tell people to come and help me. So that one we said we call it nobwa. I'll help you and you help me to break it.
Okay.
That's what we do here.
I have a question for you. Mostly in the cocoa industry, especially farming, those who are the ones producing the cocoa we see, the final result is mostly the beverage, the chocolates and what have you. One concern that has been raised over time is that within that space, children are made to work beyond a certain threshold or a certain boundary. So you have a lot of child labor issues. Do you think that is something that is prevalent to today?
Oh, okay.
Or you don't think it's child labor?
Child labor, my cooperative is ending exploitation in cocoa farm. That's child labor. And I'm part of the community child labor protection committee.
Okay.
So at first we don't have school here, but through my cooperative and Tony's scoping chain, we had school.
Okay.
So you don't have to tell me that you can't go to school because the school is far. First we went to, as for me, I attended school at Kota. I walk. And I was young. Sometimes I will cry. They will be dragging me, but you go. That's where the school is. But now, through cocoa farmers and child labor, and we went to end exploitation, we have school. So when is school day, we don't want any child to go to the cocoa farm. You have to be in school whilst your parents are farming. Me, I was born in farming, but my parents will not allow you to go to the farm when it's school time. When you will be in the house, it means you are sick. Exploitation in cocoa farm.
Great. Okay, so as a young person who wants to start cocoa farming, what's your advice?
Oh, my advice is that people sees like it's only illiterate people do farming. That's some people mind.
Yeah, that's their perception.
Yeah, that's their perception. Because when I started, that's what people were saying. But now they are coming for money. They want to borrow for me a lot, but I won't borrow you because you won't pay me. So when you want money, just come and read my farm for me, then I'll give you.
Hey,
Yes,
Vida.
I started it and you were laughing at me. They were men, okay, they were my age mates, but they were boys and I was girl. They were laughing at me. And if your wife is pregnant and going to give birth, you come to just go and read my farm and I'll give you the money. That's it. This one is not a trimodine.
Vida.
So, if you are young like me and you want to come to the agri sector, it's not that if you are well educated and you want to come to the agri sector, the chance is big because you have the knowledge. You can do calculation, mathematics, everything is there. So you can read and write. Even when you went to the market and buy a weedicide, if the weedicide you know because you can read. Those who cannot read, they will just apply it. But you, the one you can read because you are well educated. Just come to the agri sector. It's not illiterate who are farming. If you are well educated, you can farm. And you enjoy as much as I'm enjoying. Maybe you will enjoy better than me because you are well educated than me. So just that's it.
And I wish we had this. I wish we could have a prolonged conversation. I am Nanajwa once again. Continue to watch Green Africa. We have very insightful and interesting episodes ahead. For now, it's bye-bye. Hey, my office car.
Oh, kakra.